Hello guys, welcome back, Bossa B. I'm gonna actually be going out the door to get some snacks because this is unrelated, but this came in. And I had a dream last night, and it was a strange dream. And of course, it was a Loki dream. I didn't know it was Loki at first in the dream. I was kind of somehow touring this castle where everything was made out of wood. So maybe like, there's one in Toronto. I'm trying to think of what the name is, but a large amount inside is wood, but this was kind of like massive. Casa Loma, but it wasn't Casa Loma, but it was like it. And this guy shows up in a white robe, whitish hair, blue eyes, and he says he's a doctor of some kind, and like it made perfect sense to me because like you could kind of see him in the white robe and kind of like see him in like doctor's clothes at the same time, if it made sense. And he's showing me around the castle, and because I think I'd come to a part of the castle where like the tour was kind of over unless you had like some kind of guide. And he's showing me, and he's saying all this stuff, and he's saying like half the stuff he's saying is utter nonsense. I can't remember specifically, but like half the stuff he's saying is utter nonsense, but it was just the way he said it. And there was something about being that close to him in the dream. Usually I'm never that close to, to people. It's just like, I'm like, eh. And I was okay with him being that close. And it was just something about, I really don't know. And then he like gave me food. I think it was like a box of like animal crackers or something, but it was like done all in orange with white font type on it. Might have been Girl Scout cookies again. Apparently he wants some or something. I don't know, but he was giving them to me. He was feeding me. And he was walking me out of this one room, and this room was huge, and it had like leopards and stuff on the walls, but instead of just being like regular taxidermy mounts, it'd almost been like turned into wood or some other substance, and for some reason it just looked that right. I think we were actually in Odin's Hall and I didn't realize it, but it was like huge, and there were like leopards and like all these other wild animals. But it was kind of like it was a good thing because usually I'm not into taxidermy, obviously, but it was like it was right. It belonged there. It wasn't done like I guess like humans would do it. You know what I mean? Look what I killed. Look how strong I am. This was more like a showing the power of the owner of the castle, I guess. And there was this huge fireplace, and we're walking back out, and he says, "Oh, you knocked something over," and I didn't think I even knocked it over. I think he might have knocked it over on purpose. And as we're putting this back up, it's like some kind of strange ornament, because he says, "You knocked the dog over." It was an ornament, and it didn't even, like a Christmas ornament, it didn't even have anything to do with a dog, I don't think. Or it was like a dog under a tree at the same time, if that makes sense. And as we're fixing it, I think someone else came in, and I'm hearing, "Ew, ew, ew." So there's a cat, and I'm answering her because I live with cats most of my life. And as I'm answering her, she's like, "Ow, ow," and she comes out, and she's a little white cat with blue eyes and this blue jingle bell on her, in like kind of like a blue sheer lace collar, holding it on. She was so pretty, and she's like, to me. So she was really happy, and somehow she like. At first, I thought she came out of the wall, but she like came out from beneath his robes, and she's like, to me. So I don't know. It was just a really nice dream, and I thought I would record it. And I was thinking, I normally don't like being physically around people. I mean, I'll hug people, I know, and that, but I really don't like being physically around people. And with him, it was like it was okay, because for some reason he always kept getting physically close to me. Not no strange way or anything, just like if you'd be with a stranger and sometimes they get physically close to you for whatever reason. And it was okay with him, and it was strange. It was like most people, I'm like, "Don't touch me." But with him, it was okay. I didn't know it was Loki. Again, I didn't know it was Loki until like the end of the dream. So I don't know if that has to do with someone talking about having a mortal spouse instead, or it has to do with just Loki showing up randomly, because there was nothing like romantic or anything to it. It was just like I was okay with having this person close. And remember, I thought it was a doctor of some sort. It's strange. It made sense to me. And then at the end, after, you figure out it's Loki, because he likes to do that with me. But yeah, I have to go off, get some snacks, bury myself with my book, but I figured I would make that for you because, I just wanted to have it down. And then I was watching a Matt Pat video, and I never watched the whole thing, and he talked about castles and Vikings and stuff, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, I'll record this one. I was supposed to take a couple days off just to rest and recharge and let you all recharge, but it doesn't seem like Loki wants that to happen. Okay, guys, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.